And a good Tuesday to you. What a day yesterday. Feeling more like August, September than the end of October. Look at these temperatures. It got as warm as 85 in Norwood. We were one shy of tying the record high temperature in Worcester yesterday, but that 83 degrees in Boston, that beat the old record from 1920. So warm for sure. And we're going to keep some warmth around today. Not quite as warm as it was yesterday, but you can see 70s and 80s all the way back through the Midwest. And then it turns colder. Highs today 50s and 60s from Montana into North Dakota. And that shot of chillier air is actually working in our direction as the jet stream allows it to settle on into the Northeast late this week. And it is going to stick around into the weekend. So 2 more days of these really warm temperatures, and then reality is going to settle back in here as we get to the end of the week. Likely not going to get out of the 50s here coming up on Friday. Tons of sunshine today, but you can see that wind does turn onshore by midday. So there will be a sea breeze developing, and that is going to hold the temperatures back from Cape Ann down to Cape Cod. Upper 60s to around 70 degrees is the best we are doing. As you head inland, though, mid to upper 70s, warmest out through Worcester County, where it's in the upper 70s today. And look back towards Springfield and Hartford. Yeah, it's another day in the 80s out that way, but that light easterly flow coming around high pressure, which is basically right on top of us. We're actually going to watch the winds tonight go from the east to the south, and that southerly flow may add just enough moisture to allow some low clouds and fog to develop in the overnight hours, so we'll watch for that. Keeping the temperatures in the 50s and 40s here through the overnight, and then we're back in the 70s tomorrow. Temperatures running in the mid 70s for a lot of us, but that wind comes up out of the southwest, and that'll hold you in the 60s on Cape Cod. So it's another sunny, warm day, a little bit breezy. That wind will pick up in the afternoon as this front starts to get a little bit closer, and this is the front that is the leading edge of the cooler air. There is just a little bit of moisture along the front. You can see by evening tomorrow some showers going to be working through New York State, and as this front drops southward into our area on Wednesday night, it may try to throw a few showers our way, but a lot of that moisture dries up. So I think sprinkles the best we do here into Thursday with a bit more cloud cover around as well. So rainfall potential with this front looks pretty unimpressive. A few hundredths of an inch maybe in a few spots, and that would be about the extent of it. We could use more. October has been pretty dry. We've really only had rain on about 3 days this month, and it hasn't even come to an inch in total in Boston. And it's not just October. September was dry too. So you can see since the start of fall on September the 1st, we've only had 2 inches of rain in Boston. Typically, by this point in the fall, we've had about 6 inches of rain in Boston. And you can see in Worcester, it's been even drier. We've had about 1.5 inches of rain. Typically at this point, we've had about 7.5 inches. So this is right now the 3rd driest start to fall on record in Worcester. Only 1908 and 1914 have had drier starts. So we could use some rain, but again, really nothing is coming. They're getting some rain down toward the Turks and Caicos and into the southeastern Bahamas. This is Tropical Storm Oscar. It is going to be weakening as it lifts up toward Bermuda, and this will really have no impact on the U.S., but the tropical season, the hurricane season, does go through the end of November. We are trending cooler late week and dry as well. Notice another reinforcing shot of chillier air comes in with a cold front on Saturday, and that knocks us back even more, only in the low 50s Sunday into Monday.
Good Tuesday to you, and this warm October weather is going to roll on for 2 more days, and the reality is going to settle back in at the end of the week here. Not the 80s today, we're going to keep it in the 70s, and with the sea breeze quite a bit cooler in Boston compared to yesterday. We're going to hold near that 70-degree mark into the afternoon, still way above average for this time of year. Sunshine today, sunshine tomorrow, and then we're going to bring in some clouds as we go into Thursday. Front crossing the area Wednesday night and Thursday. Might squeeze a sprinkle out of it, but it is going to bring back reality in terms of the temperature. We're only in the 50s here by Friday.